Oh my goodness. This certainly takes the cake. You guys know me. I'm kind of a teacher when it comes to reselling on eBay, but this is just downright painful. Buying from the U.S. Mint these days is painful enough, but if you had to sell some of these products that you buy from the Mint, and let's not kind of keep everything with the mint and all that stuff. But any coin in general, I'm telling you guys, there are a few things that if you don't do these, you are going to get absolutely wrecked. You're going to get shit faced. You're going to wish that you drank all night before you found out how much your stuff was selling for. So, as kind of a sampler for today's video, we're going to use this wonderful, beautiful, popular 2023 United States Mint limited edition silver proof set. For those of you that need a little bit of a refresher on what this is the US Mint website. It says add to bag, but this is a product from last year. $255. In it, you'll receive all five 2023 American Women quarters, silver proof, 2.473 total ounces of triple nine fine silver. Comes with that American Eagle silver proof coin, which is popular, but these days that coin's been getting wrecked. The Kennedy half dollar is going to be triple nine fine. The Roosevelt dime is going to be triple nine fine silver as well. The whole thing produced at the San Francisco Mint. Add to bag, still available. $255. If you're a fool or foolish enough to buy this from the Mint for that amount of money, you must really like them. Because what I'm about to show you is going to be kind of a microcosm of what it's like to resell Mint products these days. So keep that in mind. And that's even with a total product limit of 50,000 total cases or boxes or however you want to classify these. So anyways, when we get into these eBay listings, 29 total sold in the last 90 days. Not particularly active on the secondary market. There's a few. At some point in the video, we're going to go back and see how many people are trying to pawn off onto the marketplace as of now. So $255 plus shipping. All right, and we see here Modern Coin Mart had just sold one, $229. And I would say the price of silver was right around $31 an ounce at that time. I did what was ended recently. So they always lead off, even though this thing was like nearly 2 months ago. They lead off with the sponsored items. Modern Coin Mart pays for the sponsored advertising. So even in the sold part of it, they show up at the very top. But as we go down, $211.50, 19 bids. That thing was organically bid up. And it's like, that's the Mint product right there. That's a loss of about $40 right off the rip. But wait, it gets really crazy. Again, the important part here is that before you sell these things, you go onto sold listings and see how much these things are selling for. Yeah, this one right here. They were asking originally $130. Guess what? A best offer was accepted. Probably between $100 and $120. All right, they charge $679 for shipping. When we click into this, it's a full set. It's got all the coins, all five women quarters, the half dollar, the Roosevelt dime, and the proof Silver Eagle. It comes total complete package with the certificate, with the box, with the slider, carton, whatchamacallit. That, my friends, is a huge L. All right. Maybe a beginning seller, 162 feedback. Maybe they were desperate for the money. They could have held out and did a traditional 5-day list and would have sold this thing for over $200. Exhibit B. There are folks that are just grading the Silver Eagle and then selling it $110. Kind of weird. Modern Coin Mart back at it again. August 5th sale, $228.95. Again, If you wanted one of these, don't buy it from the mint. They're selling for a hell of a lot cheaper online. There's a couple more graded, what looks to be candy $half in this case. $235 for another full complete set. Here's another one. Lost a lot of money. $149 for a complete set of 8 coins. There's 8 coins in this thing, 2.5 ounces. This what I feel like is what the price should have been all along for this. It's a really nice set that comes out at the end of the year, but let's get real. It's overpriced. But some of these people have purchased these from the mint. It's just mind-boggling to me. $250 right here. Buy it now. That's probably your best bet, but how many other people are selling these things? Okay, we're going to get to that here in a moment. Maybe this guy got lucky, ended up, because of the best photographic presentation, sold it. Sometimes that matters too. This $95, that's for a full set, minus the Silver Eagle and the original packaging that comes with it. So that's a broken apart set. Another one right there, $228.95. $139.95. June 26th, which was at the height of the silver market. Silver was $31, $32 an ounce at that time. Now it's right at $27. Yeah. If a lot of other ones are selling for $70 to $100 more, why are you giving up the ship and selling these things for $140? And what it comes down to, when you look at things like this, it wasn't bid up. It was bought as a buy it now opportunity, and someone pounced on it. They just did not do their homework, or they really needed the money right away. Those are really the only things that I personally could ever imagine what's happening here. Because there's just no reason to sell these things for under $200, yet we've seen $185, $182. I mean, it's all a matter of just not educating yourself before putting up the listing. Okay, it's grabbing all of the available tools at that given time, so that way you could, because even if you post one item up on eBay, you are a business owner. All right, selling over $600 in a calendar year makes you officially a business owner. So even if it's the only thing that you put up on here, you got to keep in mind that you just sold something on eBay. You're not going to get a 1099 form to fill out at the end of the year. But if you're going to be doing this and you want to make money, the eBay archives is going to be an instrumental tool in that success. You're going to know what the market's like. You're going to know how many pieces have been sold. You're going to know how much people are paying for shipping. Like this right here, $15 is just egregiously high. Shipping is another thing. This one here that's sold for $149, they're charging $15 for shipping. Whereas you could send this thing out for right around $7 or $8. All right? Because you could do ground advantage and get it to where it needs to go in about 2 to 3 days. It works just as well as priority. Now, granted, if you don't ship it priority and you charge $15, that's going to be a huge customer service satisfaction miss. Most of them are. All right, well, let's see how many of these sets were available. Only 27. Okay, so it's not a whole lot. It's not a demand thing here, ladies and gentlemen. Just because there's so many of them, and more of them have sold over the last 90 days, 29 total lots, but they're all kind of like different. It's not indicative of the scarcity of this set. As you can see, I typed in 2023 limited proof set, okay, because that's what it's called. Limited edition silver proof set. Even if I only put in a few of the key words, it's going to give me the maximum amount of available listings, both available on the market that you can buy today and the ones that have sold within the last 90 days. So, little word of advice, if you're going to get into selling, and this is not the only one, I've seen it with the Peace and Morgan dollars, been researching that, basic good old run-of-the-mill BU Silver Eagles, I've seen some sell for under $30 when they have that built-in premium in them, and then the regular one's selling for between $33 and $35. So if you sell them in quantity, you're going to lose a boatload of money. Word of advice, use your archives. Look at what these things have sold for. Charge appropriately for shipping. Be on the good graces of your customers, and you're going to kill it. I wanted to take a moment to kind of send out this PSA to each and every single one of you that's looking to sell on eBay or possibly could be struggling with selling on the platform because of XYZ factors. I know the market's kind of in a funny place right now, especially for ultra moderns such as this. But I'm telling you, if you position yourself in the appropriate market kind of base point, you will do okay. And you gotta give it time. Time is eventually going to win you the day. Level heads do prevail, and always stay the course. So thank you guys for watching. I'm your host Sean with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Go get them, kill it, because there's plenty more sales that need to happen, and there's plenty of room for new people to come on board. So why can't it be you? All right, have a good one. Keep on collecting, my friends.